The toll of memories. Julian was a man obsessed with the perfect run. In the logistics business, time is the only currency that matters. He was behind schedule on a delivery to Geneva when he saw it. A dirt track exit that wasn't on his GPS, marked only by a hand-painted sign. The shortcut, time is free. Against every instinct, he took it. The road was a silver ribbon of flawless asphalt that seemed to cut straight to the heart of the mountains. Within 10 miles, he reached a gate. It wasn't a standard highway toll. It was a monolith of polished black obsidian, rising out of the snow like a tombstone. There was no coin slot. There was only a glass plate that hummed with a low, hypnotic frequency. A voice didn't come from a speaker. It echoed inside Julian's skull. To save an hour, give a day. To save a day, give a year. To pass now, give memory. Julian laughed, tired and desperate. He had millions of useless memories. He placed his hand on the glass. He felt a sharp, cold tug behind his eyes, like a needle pulling a thread out of his brain. The gate hissed open. Julian arrived in Geneva 4 hours early. He felt great, except for one thing. He couldn't remember what he had for breakfast that morning. He didn't care. He had the fastest delivery time in the company's history. He was the hero of the depot. He had found a way to cheat the road. Success is a drug, and the black toll was a dealer. Julian began using the shortcut for every run. To save 10 hours on a trip to Berlin, he gave away the memory of his first car. To shave a day off a run to Madrid, he gave away the memory of his high school graduation. He became a legend in the industry. They called him the Ghost because he could cross the continent faster than a cargo plane. But the Ghost was becoming literal. Julian was getting rich, but he was becoming empty. He would sit in his luxury apartment, surrounded by expensive things he didn't remember buying, looking at photos of people he didn't recognize. Then came the golden contract, a 24-hour window to move a sensitive load from London to Istanbul. It was impossible, unless he used the shortcut for the entire trip. He reached the black toll, but the gate didn't open. The stone hummed louder than ever. The debt is high, Julian. To arrive on time, you must give the foundation. He knew what it meant. Not a breakfast, not a car, the foundation. The memory of his own name, the memory of his mother's face, the very thing that made him Julian. He looked at the timer on his dash. He looked at the black stone. He was so addicted to the perfect run that he didn't even hesitate. He pressed both hands to the glass. The truck arrived in Istanbul 3 days before it was even expected. The dock workers opened the cab to congratulate the legendary driver. They found the engine running. They found the logbook filled out in perfect handwriting. But the driver's seat was occupied by a man who couldn't speak. He didn't know what a truck was. He didn't know what money was. He didn't even know how to open the door. Julian had arrived. He had won the game of logistics. but there was no one left inside the skin to enjoy the victory. Today, a man who looks like Julian lives in a quiet facility by the sea. He spends his days staring at the horizon, waiting for a memory that will never return. And on a hidden road in the Alps, the black toll stands silent, its glass plate shimmering with the stolen lives of the fastest men on earth.